It is Friday morning, 7:16 a.m. and I am gonna go pick up some food, take my meds, and go to the office number 1. Then I have to head into the main office in Chicago, take care of a couple things. And then we have the employee appreciation banquet. So, ooh, I forgot to look up. I got my other phone here, I think. Should. Better have my company phone. Oh, come on. What did I do with the phone? Oh, it's right here. Duh. Jesus Christmas. I'm looking for my phone and it's right here in my other mount. Ridiculous. Need my coffee. I need my coffee. So, as soon as we get out of the neighborhood, I'll put you on the road. Or I might just keep it on me for a while. I don't know. I normally prefer the road when I'm in the car. But I want to get out of the neighborhood first. But yeah, today's the day. It's that time of year. What's going on, Daniel? I sleep okay. All right, good night, Daniel. Take care. Get some sleep. Ooh, the cop didn't get me. Is he gonna get this car? Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop? Oh, that's a rolling stop. Does that count? I stopped. The cop better not mess with me. Yeah, I'll drive safe. I mean, I prefer horizontal, especially if I'm going to be doing the road, but I'm trying to get used to vertical. Vertical makes more sense with yourself. You're trying to show the road, you want to show a lot of the road. I think horizontal makes more sense. But it's fine. It rains, so the roads are a little wet. Don't want to go too cray-cray. Oh, definitely, man. Definitely miss the Philippines. Gotta see if I can make it back next year. It's not looking too good right now. Getting hit with a lot. Came back and, helped a couple people out. Paid a couple bills. Then had one credit card go goofy on me. They wanted a rush payment of like $550. So that was a pain in the ass. Holy shit, look at that line. I'm lucky I ordered ahead. But there's a line going around that building. They're gonna hate me when I cut them, because I ordered ahead. I'm going in front of the line. Oh, my arm is killing me. There we go. Then after I did all that, and I barely have any money, landscaper's like, you owe me since April. I didn't even know you were cutting the grass. Oh, dude, that thing's all the way down the parking lot. I mean, it's not a huge parking lot, but still, isn't it? What? At least 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars and more going in the parking lot. So I gotta try my best to break in the line, because I already ordered. I'm just picking up. And technically, if you're picking up, you don't go in the line. You're supposed to go around the line and go straight to the window. Well, let's see how this is gonna work, because right now it looks like can't even get in the parking lot. Oh yeah, they're hogging the parking lot. Just give me enough room, man. There's not that many parked cars. I'll get around your butt. Just don't block me. Aw, come on. You guys drive like crap. You're blocking the freaking... I can't get around them because they're blocking. Why can't you form a better line? Why is he going over like that? Why is he going over like that? No. No. You guys are blocking the whole freaking... They're gonna make me get aggressive. Oh, they're blocking the whole freaking... I already ordered. That van messed me up. There we go. Van was hogging too much road. Hello, Emily. Gotta find out what it is I'm actually doing today. Where's my... Should be in the emails. Support. Yeah, you know what? I shouldn't do it this way. Go back. Yes, sir. I was trying to cut that line. They were blocking the whole parking lot.
Thank you, sir.
All right, have a good one. All right, got the food. Now I got to get to office number 1. Let's go, go, go. Gotta try not to get dirty. Yeah, big difference driving in the Philippines compared to driving in the US. A lot more traffic lights in the US. And pretty much no scooters whatsoever. Nah, I don't think I was lagged pretty much at all. I slept a lot this time on the planes. For some reason, going to the Philippines, I didn't sleep. Coming back, I slept. Maybe I had too much adrenaline on my way there, and I was more like bored out of my mind on the way back. Total of 4 stops today. Dunkin' Donuts was number 1. Now I gotta try to just drop off a bunch of stuff at one office and sneak out before they see me. And then I have to go to my main office in Chicago. And then around 12-ish, head to the company party. What is going on, Rose? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to everybody. Trying to drive to a couple places for work and get my breakfast on. I'm debating, depending on my battery, when I go to the office, I might just leave the phone streaming while I run in and just drop stuff off. That way, as soon as I get back in the car, we take off, we're streaming still. Probably gonna be close to 2 hours of driving altogether. Oh no, I'm back in the U.S. Came back on the 6th. No more Philippines for I'm gonna try to go back next year. Yep, it is 7:33 a.m. Friday morning here. Plus, you could notice all the traffic lights and no scooters. Easiest way to tell that I'm not in Asia. Not even one scooter around. Yeah, hopefully it's not gonna rain. I'm pretty far north from the city, so best it doesn't rain in the city. But the roads are already wet, so I'm assuming it rained last night. Train. Cargo trains are normally the worst. But it gives me a chance to enjoy my breakfast. I think that's the biggest difference. No scooters trying to cut you on the left or right, in the middle. No, that's one huge difference. And then the constant traffic lights. And they don't bother to station people at the traffic lights, like enforcement. We just have cameras. If you run a red light or you do something, they just take your picture. Looks like that's it for the train. I should probably map this. I know I take the longest way. I'm gonna say I could turn here. I'm gonna map it though, but I say I could turn here. And I think I normally take a longer route.
Continue on US 45 south for 5 miles.
Yeah, it's still gonna cost me 15 minutes. I don't want to take the highway. Wow, that's a big wreck. Shame on USG for harboring. Didn't get a chance to read it all. So good news is, when I got back and I went through a few things, I found my docking station, and can't remember what else. I was planning on taking that to the Philippines. I thought I lost it or something happened to it, and I'm like, I probably just forgot to pack it, and I did. That's in a totally different bag that I actually didn't take with me. Oh, maybe with my next trip. That's one thing I could not find in the Philippines is a docking station, believe it or not. A powered docking station. And that was one thing Amazon would not ship. Even some computers I was looking at, and I don't know if it's because they were refurbished, they wouldn't ship to the Philippines. But when I started looking at brand new Lenovo's, they will. So I found out, I think it's Lenovo's, HP's, but I think they had to be brand new, I'm not sure. Those you could actually ship to the Philippines. See if I can get to my medicine. Light changed on me. What is going on? Roxy? I forgot to enlarge the text on my phone. The phone's more than an arm length away from me. But yeah, like I mentioned, not working remote today. Just picked up and finished my breakfast. My fave Dunkin' Donuts with my avocado toast. Avocado's good for you, man. Just saying. It's one of the original McDonald's, I think. Heading to one office just to drop off some stuff we were working on. So, Windows 10 loses support this year. In a few months, actually. I don't remember exactly which month. So, whenever anyone goes on vacation, we have them turn in their laptops for we can upgrade them. Now, I was preparing for this almost 2 years ago. So I talked to the boss and I told him we need to stop using refurbished computers. We need to start using brand new. And we gotta start, pushing Windows 11. And we did start getting new computers, but we were still getting them as Windows 10 for at least a couple months, I think. And then I told him, man, we gotta push Windows 11. So for the last 2 years, all we bought were brand new Windows 11 computers. So it shouldn't be that bad to do the manual upgrades on the rest, because they are manual upgrades. So one of them gave me a problem. I took it home to do it while I was remote. One thing I do not understand, and this Windows 11 is the only one I could think of for several years now. You're supposed to go through Windows Update. It's supposed to tell you update to Windows 11. You say yes, and you update. None of our computers are showing this. So I don't know if it's because of some kind of restriction or something that the network guy did, or what's going on. But I could swear when you went from 7 to 10, all you had to do was run Windows Update and agree to update to the new operating system. And I remember doing it on some laptops earlier on, but I think Windows pulled the update for some reason. And I don't know if they ever put it back. And to me, that's ridiculous. Especially since everyone needs to move to 11, technically. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guarantee you there's still people using Windows 7. And they're online and everything. Nah, that's on them. Probably should have took the highway. This is probably going to take longer than I should have took. Yeah, I'm surprised. I forgot to set my alarm. I got to be more careful. I might have to just preset it. See, the thing is, I wake up different times every day, depending if I'm working in the office or not.
Continue straight onto Illinois 83 South.
So just to set my alarm now for like the whole week, would it work? Then we had an iPad that's set up with Intune. I really have to learn that. I gotta take some classes or something with Intune and setting up devices, if I could have a better understanding. But the thing never updated. And now that I'm looking at it, there's a few other ones that haven't updated. We might have to look into this. It hasn't been updating, and then the person that had the tablet said that they were getting these errors where they're not connected to Wi-Fi, or they're connected to Wi-Fi with no internet, and they were getting a weak security signal, all this stuff. So, you know, the weak security is just that. The security is not at a level that it would consider up to date for today's standards. But she was connected to the Wi-Fi. There's nothing wrong with her internet. She flew into Chicago. Same thing in Chicago at the hotel. We met at the one office. Same problem. I would go into the browser and it was telling me that it wasn't safe. Do I want to continue? And I'm like, yeah. Then it just opened and started working. But when you go into the settings, it would say you're connected to Wi-Fi, and then after a few seconds, it would start showing again no internet. So, longer story short, there's a lot of recommendations to reset the network settings, like have it put everything back on default, and try again. The option wasn't on the iPad, and I assume it's to prevent people from doing those things on a company iPad. So I had to download iTunes on my Windows laptop. I had to plug it into my laptop. I had to do a key combination, button combination to get into like the recovery mode, and force, basically update it through recovery, and it still had all these issues. So I had to do a factory reset. So I factory reset the iPad using a computer, reset it up back onto the company setup, and now it's working fine. I'm just hoping this was a random case and it's not going to be an issue with other iPads, because we have 34. I think it's like 34 of these things. Oh, hopefully we get to have a little discussion or a little meeting when we're at the main office between just our department, because there's two things I'm concerned with now. What is up, gaming with Carl? Gaming with Carl. No, that's not Carl. Phone's a little bit far from me. I can't see it too good. Chary? Chary? Gaming with Chary? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. They're trying to get to the first office and bored out of my mind. Still got about 25 minutes before I get to the first office. But yeah, the iPad was being a pain in the butt. We got a few other systems that are being a pain in the butt now. Filipina elated OK ring. Ah, you're one of Junibel's admirers. Yeah, one of many. I'm just saying, dude. She has a lot of online admirers. The curse of being attractive women on the internet, I guess. You mean you love her? Because she is not on this channel. Totally different channel. Actually, when I left earlier today, she was live, I think. I know Leica's live. And Ellen was live. I should remember this route. I mean, I drive this at least once a week, but it's normally going to the house, not going to the office, so it's throwing me off a little. Something tells me I want to come over. I'm kind of curious if, what's it, RIC, what was it? There was this chat relay thing we used to play with many years ago. And we used to, like, program it to mod for us. Because we just didn't want to bother. And I had one, it was a C-Sean bot on Justin TV. I forgot all about it. I don't remember any of the programming or the coding. I mean, it's not like I knew coding. I just, followed the directions and stuff. Something. It was a chat relay thing. I wonder if that's still something that could be used. I know you could use stuff like Stream Elements or whatever. Those guys, bots. I'll have to look into that and find out if they actually do monitoring. Nightbot was another bot that was around, but there was like some kind of coding. It was a certain chat coding, R something, CRC something. I can't remember. It was like 3 letters, and I downloaded that and I created like my own bot. It was a way of like making your own bot. But the way I did mine was actually for modding. And because Justin TV was getting pretty out of hand, especially with new channels, I thought I'd be nice and like jump in there and be like, hey, hi, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Hey, if you don't mind, I'm trying to test my bot. Does some basic moderation. It'll, help with your room if you're interested. Free of charge, all that stuff. And it was running in maybe 4 or 5 different rooms just to do some moderation. And I mean, that thing was, the bots are so fast. I mean, as soon as it got triggered, boom, that comment was gone. And I'm trying to remember, did it actually ban everybody? Did it just time it out, or was it like a delete comment type thing? I think it was for like more severe situations, and it automatically banned all the time. But the only thing I remember was it being like a chat relay thing or something. I also like to use it because when I was modding multiple rooms, all you saw was the chat. So I could literally be in like 10 rooms at once. There was no video or anything like that, but at least you could see the chat and you could moderate. I think it was a small window in each. Now, if I want to try to do it and I'm on my desktop, I just pop out the chat. I'll pop out the chat and then I'll mod that way. I mean, I used to do it when I was younger. Now it's boring if you don't have at least one video running. I don't know why, but I kind of missed back in the days with Justin TV. I don't miss the limitations in the tech. Because I mean, I was, to do what I'm doing right now, I was driving around with a laptop, add one of those USB internet cards or whatever, add my phone that I was trying to use like a second monitor just for the chat. Then I had a webcam, if I didn't say that already. Then I had one of those DC to AC connectors to power up the laptop. I mean, there's a lot of crap. I think I have that video up on my other account. Now you just open up an app and slap it on your dashboard and you're good to go. Technology, how much it changes, man. Belinda was live too. Yeah, I jumped into a few rooms before I left. I saw Berlin, Hannah, Junabelle, Leica, Ellen. Who else? I'm drawing a blank on her name. I'm normally real bad with names. Hannah's sister. Why am I? Janice, I think, was live. Was MG live? I don't remember.
In a quarter mile, continue straight.
I mean, it would make sense, you know, all three of them live, but I don't remember if I saw her live before I ran out to go to work. See if I could get to Teams, if I could let my boss know I'm running a little late.
Continue straight onto McHenry Road.
Heading to Kensington, running a little late. Should be there in about 15 minutes. Alright, I sent them a quick message. I cannot click on a held message. I'm not going to bother with that.
Continue for 5 miles.
No one can read it anyways, whoever said whatever. least I remember to bring my Google Glass, not my Google Glasses, my Meta glasses for the party later. Do a little recording. Oh, red light. Now I can click on it and see what insults are coming my way. None. I think it's blocking you because of all the emojis. I'll just go ahead and show it. Sweetie, I didn't see her live. Unless she went live after I left. Ellen says she's having internet issues. That's why she's not live all the time. The other Ellen. I pronounce the names the same. They're spelled differently, so hopefully I'm not butchering the names. Ellyn. Filipina Morena Ellen. She's having some Wi-Fi issues. But she should hopefully be doing shorts and stuff. She's got to keep it up, man. She's at 300 last I checked. She's at 377 subscribers. Want to try to get her up to that 500 mark. Once she's got the 500 and she could get the 3,000 watch hours, she's just over 1,000 now. She should be able to get her super chats running. I gotta double check with her, make sure she's getting her ID and bank account and all that stuff set up. It is so many issues if you do not have a government ID, a bank account, a tax number. I mean, you're technically employed. You're earning. You're like a contractor or whatever. With YouTube, you gotta have certain things, and they're gonna pull out taxes and stuff on you, or you're gonna be responsible for taxes. And right now, that's my biggest curiosity, you know, my biggest interest. How are they dealing with their taxes, if at all? Because I got a feeling with a lot of the Filipinos, they're not too worried about taxes until they get caught with tax evasion. I mean, I love the carefree attitude sometimes in the Philippines, but I don't know, I'm too Americanized. I'm paranoid about, you know, my credit and things like that. I mean, I heard a story that there was a guy that would buy a car, and as soon as he took it off the lot, he made no payments. But he would at least have the car for like 3 months before they repo it. And then he would just go to a different dealership and get another car and not pay it until it got repoed. And that was his thing. And I'm like, how do you even get a second car? Don't they run your credit? And yet, no, they don't do it that way. If I was remembering and paying attention and everything, they don't do it that way. You're basically just, like, I think, proving, you know, you have income. And it was more of, I think, what they call that? God, I'm forgetting a lot of terms. References. It's like you need references. They don't check your actual, like, credit. I'm curious if they even do that. I mean, I gotta find this stuff out next time I'm there. And then I gotta find out from my bank why they're trying to say I applied for the credit card. I don't remember ever applying for a Filipino credit card. some reason I want to now. But then I start thinking, I don't spend as much time there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to spend as much time there. And how does that all work there? Do they have their own credit system? Which, if they do, it probably would be in my best interest, since I plan on retiring there, hopefully in the next 5 years or so, to start establishing credit in the Philippines. But I would really, really have to like be 100% sure that I'm going to go out every year and actually be there 3 months minimum. I would only use it, obviously, I would only use it in the Philippines, because I would prefer to just, if I did that route, I would prefer just to use the Filipino credit card and not my US credit cards. But I do kind of like the fact that I have a Filipino bank account. Hopefully things work out, and I'm gonna basically try to just put my vacation money in that account. That way I'm gonna try to keep my Filipino, budget separate from my US budget. It'll work out better in my head. So the days I'm not in the Philippines, I just build that budget up. And then when I go to the Philippines, drain it. Yeah, one of the biggest mistakes I did in my life was never saving money. If I didn't have that spend it before you die attitude, I could have probably retired by now. Or like semi-retired. Should be close to the office now, saying 4 minutos. I'm out of coffee, I'm out of everything. I gotta find out who this mouse is for. Alright, so it's saying we're 3 minutes away, so I'm gonna have to flip this because, again, gotta keep some stuff private. It's one thing knowing the area I work in, but it's another thing knowing one of the companies I work with. So, privacy is king. Cash is king. Rice is king. All this stuff is king. But yeah, my battery's still going. I'll probably just leave it on the dashboard. Red light, red light, red light, come on. Green light. Yeah, it's 8:13 a.m. A few minutes late. I already told my boss I'll just make it up at the end of the day.
In a quarter mile, sharp left onto East Business Center Drive.
Okay, that probably doesn't help either. I'm gonna turn the volume off on the phone. It's gonna be a long day. I shouldn't need this anymore. So I'm gonna pop out of the GPS for right now. Oh, wait. Message? Oh, that's nothing. Did I pass it? Need to pay more attention to the road. Ah, shoot. Let me go back to the GPS. Don't tell me I drove right past it. Something looks a little off. Yeah, I think I passed it. You snooze, man. You snooze, you lose. I'm not going to take the long way. I'm going to just spin around. I must have been closer than I thought when I started playing with my phone. It's saying it's on my left. I mean, I come here so often. Jesus, how can I miss it? Ah, there it goes. Alright. I drove right past it. I'm so used to coming this way, I think that's why. Not from the other end. Normally the other end is me leaving, not coming to the office. Alright. They don't like when I park in the visitor parking, but again, I'm just running in and out. Alright. Let me see if I can figure out real quick who the mouse is for. Tickets. Here we go. Okay, I'll just have it open. All right, let me run in and out.